You better touch it briefly on the UEFA Champions League, and Liverpool collapsed. And there's a game and you can say we were still Liverpool team conferred the Galatasaray, and of course Real Madrid the Bogumunum. There was a big game, Paris Saint-Germain and Barcelona, and it even say yes. So PSG actually say and it is too early.
From where they ended last season, no, they are defending champions of the UEFA Champions League.
Well,
and they are to start well. Match day 1, only at 3 points. Match day 2, it was against a tougher opposition. And Eboboba, I didn't make us say Eboboba. Last season, in the last 4, there was PSG. PSG team no share no crowd.
They just on fight or ball playoff.
I'm just saying in the last 4, PSG Arsenal, thank you. And then there was International Barcelona. So when PSG qualified over Arsenal, no, and Barca failed to qualify over Inter, no, now final they could be one-sided, no, not Barcelona fans. Now almost better. You know why? You almost say with the sort of momentum they run and almost in the Champions League, you know, come to PSG in the final would have been a worthier final than what Inter Milan put up against PSG. Into this game, there was a lot of bragging rights in the game. Enrique, I don't know what he's telling the young boys.
Yeah.
Because PSG went into that game with a depleted side.
Almost 6 players. Huh?
Yes, almost 6 regular players didn't start the game. But the young boys delivered. And marked the importance of Goncalo Ramos to that team. Maybe Goncalo Ramos, feels, say, even with PSG, has a chance of making the Portuguese national team. And so he's not under any pressure to demand a lot of playing time. Maybe that is there for him. But what his importance in games to them against PSG, the Super Cup, it was Goncalo Ramos that scored that late equalizer.
Very good player.
And Debia say, who your coach now, who team, who are intelligent players. We have players that think for the team and not themselves.
Okay.
Into that ball now, Ashraf Hakimi Nyaye. Split second decision. Seconds be better one car. Goncalo Ramos would have been offside. But say you highlights na Hakimi Nyaye ball or share Goncalo Ramos run. Initially no I offside kakra.
Not ownable.
No position no. Into Eriko. Your players.
Yeah.
Your players are on the field of play. And this is an African. He was the captain on the night.
Well, so your point is that because some defending champions and almost no. So
they have started well.
They are favorites.
They are not favorites. There are a lot of things that can change in the Champions League.
Oh well, but was 30, a defending champion.
Well, you see, when your statement win,
okay,
over a side and uncle for jeans and so many on the final. Watch no.
No.
No, clear.
Okay. That's fine.
It was a good win for PSG. Barca a try, but sometimes when you meet players with quality, any coach or your experience, it can happen.
Well, I didn't for Liverpool, mommy. Liverpool collapsed, and I'm on for I say, because I'm not slot on your careful. I said, you know,
oh, me blame you too much. So last season, Obia will follow Liverpool, and even this conversation, we said here, say. This second season and a bell litmus test and the season we so on one kasa season.
Okay.
This is what I believe. Say season we nankasa no way and the slot in sano. And a few additions are no. And it's why my team no I say balance and I shift take kakra. Now it's a sort of finding a row Edema Floran Vits. So pressure was young German also. Because baby a team ni FIBA, no team ni a team last season I still stand say Omuna the best team in Europe. The best, the best team don't always win. And I will still stand by that point. And they had a terrible game in their cup match and they lost our Champions League in them. But Randa Omunya no any form and Liverpool do woman. It's unfortunate so man travel that far in the Champions League. So this season, now me expect to say just 1 or 2 touches.
Yeah.
Me name say be a Konate so because the Real Madrid knock it on the door no. And I say young Pineman and Kono, I say we'll lose a little bit of concentration. But that will be a very big blow to Liverpool should they lose him. Right. Because Van Dijk is aging. The front, I still think and shut down fire. From the midfield to attacks, I'll link Nunyamba. And anytime Liverpool, Liverpool for transition result to go, they were the best in Europe last season. On counter attack, BBR, they were the best in Europe last season. But the challenges, since I have vets in the Bayern, Sa rule na yes occupy na nka ball no ekontem no I say enyam fan man into no Liverpool and Shadan Kleke up front.
But I think there's no cause for alarm.
There's a cause for alarm. Last Oshe Omobo no Mobo na they scored very early and they had about 70 minutes to equalize. Liverpool to equalize it. 70 minutes.
Galatasaray in the first 20 minutes.
Yes. And see problem
so
now
on screen to see a game and wow.
For any slot in the next 3 games.
But the chances chances so.
On say the chances no. Main concentrating on the game not too much because cup matches no. And you have to determine who's going to win.
Of course.
Don't forget
There's still a long way.
Oh, forget to cry.
Well, start poorly. Paris Saint-Germain last season very poor starts.
We've seen Chelsea. Yeah, who Bayern Munich at the Champions League and so no relegation. Nottingham Forest are Baba Beji from relegation straight Baba Beji. Cup matches are always like that.
Okay.
You know. And when you are the Liverpool and Castle saw more show with team because they lost to Antoine Semenyo Crystal Palace.
They lost to Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace.
They lost to Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
And Sata mo started season obi an to me share omo. But obi an follow Liverpool team ni me say cracks na wo team no obi an be cheti omo and they lost. And omo san so call take your omo san so call lose here. So enyambo e chena now right 4:30. So omo lose sa game na. I think the pressure will keep on. Yeah. Already pressure na ba. Was about to say Karagama start take asa. And Karagama almost started so
Charlie.
Oh, so I gave Papa.
Yeah, can't perform more influence.
Karagawa captain Liverpool.
Oh, come on.
Like I said,
Sami Kufo Bisa say. Why ban what to say or defend the BIA or say ni role model.
I think your coach. I say
Karaga.
Well, what part I know the Champions League. Yeah.